everybody. This is the Not for Normies podcast. I am one of your hosts, Javier, and alongside me is my co-host, Kristian Diaz. Chris, how are you today?
How's it going? We're going to be going over the Summer Games Fest presentation.
Summer Games Fest is officially replacing E3, man. It's it. Summer Games Fest has replaced E3.
E3 stopped, what, 2 years ago? Or 3 years ago?
It stopped after COVID. And they were going to bring it back this year, but everyone started backing out of it. And they started doing their own shows and all this other stuff. So I think Summer Games Fest, that's it, man. This is it. Like, I'm super pumped. And all the games that have been announced to Summer Games Fest is incredible. Incredible. Well, what do you want to start off with? Summer Games Fest has been like an absolute showcase of it. So I
was surprised by the very first game they showed, which was Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Huge Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Is that what it was called? Sands of Time.
It's The Lost Crown. Prince of Persia.
No, I know. Sands of Time was the one I grew up playing, though. I think it's what it was called.
Yeah, Sands of Time was an older game, probably back in the 2000s. And this game is very different than any of the other games that we've been playing because it's side scroll. It's a side scroll.
Yeah,
game.
It's a side scroller. So we haven't gotten a Prince of Persia game since 2010. The Forgotten.
Long time, bro.
Something. Yeah, I don't even know. The Forgotten Sands on the Wii. That was probably really bad, to be honest.
Yeah. Pretty rough. And
no, but I like that it's kind of like de-leveled in a way and become less of a 3D game, more of a 2D game.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell that they've upped the combat. Like, the combat is much more like, I don't know, like combo focus, like real time.
It's very dynamic.
Dodging.
It's very dynamic. Yep. It is very dynamic.
It looks like there's even a parry in there at one point. Like, there may be, like, parrying involved and stuff. Does he still have, like, the powers of time? Did we see anything of that in the trailer?
I did not. It's, actually, hold on. Cause,
he has this thing where he dashes forward.
Yeah, there's, like, a dash. There's, like, a lot of... It's very fast-paced. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah, but that dash is almost like... I don't know if that's some type of, like, supernatural power or is that just a visual effect?
Yeah.
Like...
I don't know. It's a very cartoony type of game. It gives me very much... So, a lot of... So, Riot Games have been putting out a lot of new games. And this kind of gives me that aesthetic. There's a lot of... what's it called? Traversing. There's a lot of... platforming involved too. I saw there's like a moment halfway through the video where he's like jumping through obstacles. I'm like, dang, bro, there are gonna be a lot of times where you die playing this game.
Yeah. Almost like a Hollow Knight level of just an area where it's just obstacles and just things to get around.
Yeah, when I saw that level of like movement, I was like, bro, this is like Celeste.
I mean,
that type of level of movement.
That's what made Prince of Persia games, like, at least hard for me as a kid playing them, was the platforming. Like, the platforming was always like, it was the puzzle aspect was the platforming. Like, you had to think about like how to get here, how to get there, and they're just keeping it to its origins. You know, I really like how it's more combat focused because I remember like the games back then, like the combat wasn't really like the focus. It was more about like the traversal and the fact you had the power like to control time and stuff, and then like the strategy behind the puzzles and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was really worried about Ubisoft going into this Summer Game Fest because I told you last week, or was it the week before? Regardless, I told you that if Ubisoft doesn't come out swinging, they're going to be left in the dust because all they really have apart from that is the Division 2. And I was really worried, man. I was really worried. I was like, these guys really have to come out swinging with a gameplay trailer or something that's going to really wow everybody. You know, everybody knows about Assassin's Creed. They have their other games like For Honor and, you know, they have their
I think during the presentation people were actually like cheering because it was like people were realizing, oh, this is Prince of Persia. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh
they were
yeah.
slowly realizing, like, oh, I know what this series is. You know?
Oh, and it's a Ubisoft original. Like I didn't know that. Like that's like a like it's OG to their like they must have gotten the rights. I don't know who owns the rights to Prince of Persia, but they must have like released the rights to them, and you know they from what it looks like as far as gameplay trailer goes, it looks like they've really upped their promise on coming out with a good game, like a solid game. It looks really, really good. Even if this may not be the final build of the game, like this looks very promising. I'm very excited for it.
Do you play Mortal Kombat?
I do. I love Mortal Kombat, and I play Mortal Kombat and Tekken. So I'm pumped for all those games. I never got into Street Fighter, but I do want to play
I was
Street
way
Fighter
more
6.
Street Fighter. So I'm a big fighting game fan. I play like the classic Mortal Kombat games on Super Nintendo, like Mortal Kombat 2 and I think 3. I play like way back when.
Yeah.
But I'm way more like Tekken, Street Fighter. I'd say I like I like Marvel vs. Capcom, but no,
Yeah.
like this looks really fun. I mean, I've played like the newer Mortal Kombat games here and there, but never a lot. I just don't know why. But this looks so visually stunning. This fight that they have, in the beginning, it's always so crazy to me that they do these fatalities and then they keep on fighting, like they're scolded and fucking just get smashed in, or their ribs cracked.
Dude,
like
it's insane.
and then they just keep fighting.
I think they always try to one up their own like Warner Brothers always tries to one up their level of fatalities and brutalities. Like it's insane how
it almost looks like they're in the Avengers mansion right now or something like that. Like in that scene in the beginning, like it's funny to me.
I think
visually this is stunning. Like this looks so nice. Damn,
and I mean like
that aerial combo sick.
I think what really has to like you know this is like staple at this point. This is staple Mortal Kombat. You know they nail the combos. They nail the like all the move sets for all the unique different characters. The brutalities, the fatalities.
That stage
super
looks beautiful
unique to the characters.
Do you see that like Buddha stage, that monk stage, the temple?
Yeah.
And then they're even training in the back. Yeah. Dude, fighting games are always so nice because of like the stages, like the stage backgrounds and stuff like that add so much.
I'll definitely say that they look a lot more polished this time around. They look really good. They're very different. I love the one in the house. The fact that it looks.
Oh, what the fuck! That fatality was like he came up with a flashlight and stunned him. Yeah, he like stunned him with a flashlight and then zapped him with a taser or something. That was funny.
Now I know that this isn't a main focus. You know, just
I didn't realize that Mortal Kombat had like a silliness to it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some of the stuff is absolutely ridiculous.
Because I always play like the earlier ones, and the earlier ones it was always about the gruesomeness of it. Always like it was the gruesomeness first, and then like the action, and like like now watching this presentation for Mortal Kombat 1, it looks so wacky. Like it is gruesome, but it also looks like wacky,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It can be kind of zany. Especially when it comes to like the taunting is super funny. Some of the taunts are like great, like the one where like he's like doing the
I saw that in the beginning.
Like that's one of them that I thought was really good. I personally really like the fact that I think this is a prequel. I think that's why they call it Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's a prequel to all the other Mortal Kombats. So you're gonna get to see a lot of the background, or not background, all the lore that comes with like OG Mortal Kombat. You know, for people that really have no idea, or like new players that have never played Mortal Kombat, you know, I think this is gonna be like a big intro to the Mortal Kombat world, which is my segue into I don't know how the story might play out on this game. Personally, I know that most people don't play fighting games for the story, myself included. I don't play Tekken just because the story's good. I play it because the fighting is good and it's very dynamic. And personally, I play Mortal Kombat because of the fact that you can do all these psycho crazy fatalities that are like so unique to this game. Like they're so different to this game. They don't do them in Tekken. I don't know if they do them in
this
Street
is funny.
Fighter.
I might get this. I honestly am not a Mortal Kombat player, but I honestly might get this. It looks so fun. And
Yeah, but you're not gonna be the one to buy this game off rip though. Like there are only certain games that there are only certain games that it's like for example when Hogwarts Legacy came out, that was the first time I ever saw you pre-order a game. Like since we talked about like doing the show, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've never.
I only pre-order like JRPGs.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like games that are gonna be really hard to find later on because a lot of those JRPGs just they I don't know what they do. Like they just they don't have them on shelves all the time, so it's hard to get them. It's hard to allocate them.
They're more niche and they don't get mass produced as much as like AAA titles.
Yeah. But I am excited for the story. It looks like it's going to be what's it called? Like the lore behind Mortal Kombat before everybody started like really like coming into their character. So I'm kind of excited for that. It's gonna definitely be
dude. I keep seeing the fatality. Like I keep replaying it of the fucking. I don't know who the characters are, but like this guy comes up with a flashlight and stuns him, and then zaps him with a taser. It's too funny.
Oh yeah,
I keep rewatching it. It's actually really funny.
Dude, it's nuts. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of these people, they like. I think people are gonna be very happily excited to play this game. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But that is Mortal Kombat. The next game I wanted to jump into because it really got me hyped was Sonic
Nicolas Cage?
Superstars.
Come on! Oh, not Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
That
was the biggest part.
Oh, it's not the biggest.
That was the best part of the presentation.
I wanted to be in the room when people went into Sonic Superstars, man.
I just have the video paused on Nicolas Cage's video game face on the screen. It's really funny. Oh,
we can talk about it.
No, I play a lot of Dead by Daylight here and there. I enjoy Dead by Daylight on occasion, but it's so funny to me when they do these collabs and stuff. I just love that Nicolas Cage comes on stage.
It's
a pretty long presentation too. It's like a good like 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes total just for an added character of Nicolas Cage in the game. It's pretty funny. We'll move on though.
No, but like okay. Well, let me talk about it for a second. I think it's cool because I mean, what did Nicolas Cage do? I mean, they should have put like what is it, Ghost Rider? He played as Ghost Rider, right?
Oh, they can add a skin for that later.
Yeah, I was about to say is like they probably could put like all of his different like some of like the characters that he played in like some of the other movies, because like in some of the like in the trailer it shows that like he's on like a set, like there's like a director chair, like a bunch like all the smoke and mirror look. I mean, like
I wonder what he's thinking, like coming to this presentation, like for a ton of video game nerds, and he's like, it's just so funny. It's such a meme, like.
But don't you think that's like how a lot of people come into like those types of like stuff when for like any of the Marvel movies? For any of the Marvel movies, so many of those people have like super normal lives, and then you see all these people that are such nerds. It's so insane how nerdy some of these people can be. And don't get me wrong, it's like this is not for normies. We're not really particularly that like normal per se. I mean, like we're pretty nerdy ourselves, but I mean, man, I bet for some of those guys they're like, man, we saw some really interesting people.
I can't wait to see memes, honestly, of just Nick Cage.
I hope so.
Nick Cage at the presentation.
I hope so, man. How old is Nick Cage now, man? I bet he's pretty old at this point.
I'm gonna guess 58.
I'll guess. You know what? I'll guess around that too. I'll guess 56. I'll guess 56. Nicolas Cage. All right, Nicolas Cage. How old are you?
59.
You are
Yo, I was
59.
so close.
Oh my god.
I was so close.
All right, you win that. You win that. You win that. Nah, I mean he I can't even believe he's still making movies, still doing stuff. I'm like, man, this guy has a record at this point.
I wonder
He's
what
still doing
I wonder what
things.
video games he likes.
Apparently horror games like Dead by Daylight, or else how else would they put? Do you think he just popped him in there like whatever?
Yeah.
They probably came up to it, was like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
I gotta
we get that short little clip of Witchfire.
Yeah, the Witchfire video
Looks
looks
nice,
super good.
It looks very Doom-esque.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. It's like it's a very Doom-like game. I mean, it's a minute-long trailer,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's really not that long.
You even knock the enemies into like a state where you can then do like a finisher on them. It kind of looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like but it looks fun. It looks hella fun. I mean, it looks a lot like the game towards the end of the presentation. That's like also sort of Doom-esque with the magic abilities and stuff like that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I love the way that it looks aesthetically. It looks beautiful. I don't know what this is running on. I mean, I don't know if it would be.
Wait, it says early access launch, so it's only gonna be PC.
Yeah, I assume that it's only gonna be PC. Which also reminds me, I'm gonna be getting a PC replacement. Not a PC replacement. I'm getting like something that's gonna replace this humongous tower that I have.
So
Something
they show this like thing for Crossfire, which I know Crossfire is already a game on VR. But
Yeah.
so it's wishlist now on PlayStation Store. Okay, so Crossfire is already on the VR store. Like it's already a game, and this is like a DLC to it, Sierra Squad or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, it
I
looks
think
fun.
so.
I want to come over to your house and play this. This looks so fun.
A lot of the. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now because I want to see it. Yeah, Crossfire is an older game actually. I think it's a older. It's an older VR game, and actually I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, it's on Steam, PC VR and PSVR 2. They're talking about Sierra Squad. We'll have you battling AI enemies, single.
Okay, wait.
Single,
But it's a
single and
way
co-op.
older game, and then when it was introduced to VR, wait.
Wow, it has 60 campaign missions. Whoa. Wow. Oh, so they really reamped this. They really amped this up. This is a lot. Dude, you could play co-op in this game. It's 50 squad campaign missions, single or two-player co-op, or horde mode up to 4-player co-op. Yo, this is kind of nuts. Variety of weapons, including pistols, rifles, sniper rifles, revolutionary scope mechanics, which would probably be really nice. On the PSVR because you get to see out in distance. So I could definitely see that being a big game changer.
Totally.
Grenades, obviously good for horde mode. Your adversaries are fearsome. In addition, so apparently it just looks like the fighting is the big takeaway on this. Like a lot of the fighting's gonna be really good. I actually really love I personally like the fact that it's co-op. They're really putting
Crossfire game?
Yeah, this Crossfire Sierra Squad is so it's campaign co-op.
Are you looking at another presentation or something? Are you looking like a different video?
No, this is it. Like I went to their
their website.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was just looking at some of the highlights for it. That's
so it's not like it's not like an online game.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. So there's 13 main campaign missions that are single player, 50 squad campaign missions that are single player or 2-player co-op, and then a horde mode up to 4-player co-op.
That's kind of fun. That is fun.
They're really putting an emphasis on like having all this stuff be like a
You know what Remnant is?
Yeah.
I don't
Remnant
know.
from the Ashes? I love Remnant.
I don't know what
Remnant
this game is.
is
When did this come out?
okay.
When did the first one come out?
Remnant from the Ashes. Oh, it was around the time my brother Ollie was still living in my apartment. That was a long time ago. I feel like that was in 2015, 2016. This came out
Whoa.
2019. So it was right before. Oh, because my brother had left. That's right. My brother had left, and we were playing. We were playing this together because this is a 4-player game, and it's like a roguelite. So if you like roguelites, you're gonna love Remnant 2. I guarantee it.
That looks pretty fun.
The
Oh, what? It's
yeah,
like it's like a like a fucking. What was this one for PS5?
What?
That came with release PS5. I forgot the space one.
Destiny.
No, the roguelike that you played a ton of, and I played as well. I'm really not remembering.
Space one.
You die over and
The
over.
space one.
Yeah, she
Oh,
lands. It's
no,
a
no, no.
girl, the space marine bitch.
Yeah. I know what game you're talking
She's
about.
like a researcher.
Returnal.
Yeah, this looks
Returnal.
like Returnal to me. In a
It
way.
is over the shoulder, so actually it looks and feels more like Gears of War.
Mm.
It
Is it
plays a
Returnal?
lot
Is it
more.
Returnal over the shoulder?
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I guess you're right. Man, we haven't played that game in a minute. But yeah, this game, I mean, if it's anything like Remnant from
Well,
the Ashes,
I'm looking
I
at
mean,
the
it's gonna be
footage
a
from
lot
the
of fun.
first one. Hold on, let me look at the second one again. Okay.
If
No, this looks
I
really
think-
fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. The bosses look really intense, just like it was back in the first game.
Is there a progression to this game?
Yes, there is progression to this game. Every run is new, so you won't like. You'll find people fighting in other places, and I believe a lot of the traversal is procedurally generated. I could be wrong about that. You'd have to tell me in the comments whether or not I'm wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure it is because it is a roguelite. It's up to 4 players, so I think personally it's a great ton of fun for people that want to play with other people. Me and my brothers played it. Me and my brothers played Remnant from the Ashes, and we really liked it a lot. They did a lot of good stuff. They did a lot of polish to it when the PS5 came out, so it actually looks super good. If you play it now, you could play it 1 player, and it's a lot of fun. It's not as fun as playing it with 2 player. It's also not as exciting because you're fighting these big bosses, and they kind of amp up the difficulty with the more people there are playing. You can kind of they amp up the difficulty, so it's really cool. It can get really intense at some times. There's like you have to pick everybody up. You have to pick your people up if they get knocked down. It's like nuts. Like there are a bunch of moments, and some of those bosses are super tough. Like you really have to think of what to do beforehand.
Do you get like different items on each run and stuff like that too? Like different
Yeah,
modifiers?
and then and there's some things that are like so. Okay, so the way that Remnant works is that you have you get a specific, like you go into a level with specific items. Like it could be like a shotgun or like a pistol, and then like a melee weapon. And those weapons you can upgrade, and then as you're going through the missions, you you get new guns, and you can upgrade those weapons later on when you go back to like the main hub area.
Mm-hmm.
And then you basically all go out together to do the next mission or whatever. So I think the mechanic, all the mechanics itself is they're a lot of fun. I mean, obviously this is a pretty, like if you put the old game to this game, like comparable, like in a comparison, there's no comparison. Like Remnant 2 looks incredible. Like it looks stunning. So I think if they keep that story like up and the gameplay up, like you have a hit. Like you have a hit on your hands.
Sonic
Like, I think it's gonna be a
Superstars.
hit. Yep.
Sonic Superstars. Sonic. Oh my god, it's Sonic!
Sonic. Sonic Superstars. I remember watching the video. I was like, what in the hell is this, bro? What is this? It looks so good.
I really like the sliding animation they got him going.
I just
when he
love the
does
way
what-
that Sonic looks, dude. It
Yeah.
looks so good.
The way he slides is so good.
Bro, I don't know who watched this trailer and wasn't hyped for it. Like, it looks so freaking incredible. And like, just like you were talking about the other game,
Yo,
Mortal Kombat.
they
with,
don't
like,
got
the
my girl
background.
Cream though. I like Cream is my favorite character.
Yeah, but what if they have her later on though?
That'd be nice.
You know, they everybody have that DLC though. So I could definitely see a DLC situation going on.
No, this looks really
but-
fun, and I like that you can play with other people.
Yep.
And there's even like a 3D mode. I remember there's like a 3D level, and then right after that they show like a level from one of the more classic games, like where it's more like the stage is moving. You know what I mean, like that, and then you're like
Yeah.
rolling and falling.
Yeah, dude,
And you're,
that
like,
looks
breaking
so
the
freaking
blocks.
cool.
That's from I don't remember from what game that was, but that's like from a way older title.
Who's making this game? Who did this? Well, obviously it's Sega.
Sega.
Sega. Bro, what a yeah, new thrills, classic feels. Like that's the final like thing for it. And honestly, I agree with that statement. Like this is a
And fall
old
2023. It's gonna come out in like what, like 3 months? Like very soon.
Fallout.
Fall
Wait.
2023.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming now. It's coming now. I'm pretty pumped for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Sega really be doing their own thing, man. It looks incredible, and I'm really pumped for it. I think people that have not, like, younger players that have been kind of turned off by like the difficulties of like Sonic games, like 2D Sonic games, will really like this game, especially with the fact that it's with other people. It'll be kind of like chaotic, like all over the screen. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for people like that. And then
No,
for new
but
players,
where's
like,
the Sonic Battle Adventure 2 remake?
Oh, but that would benefit from a remake. That would benefit from a remake, and don't even talk about remakes.
That's how
without talking
that's how Sega gets out of bankruptcy. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's their like a gold mine right there. They're holding that in the bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
they're like keeping it.
Like when
Bro,
they're ready to
because
cash out, they're gonna release the remake to Battle
It's
Adventure
like
2.
when I'm ready to sell this thing for $1 billion, we're gonna release that, and that's gonna be the game that takes everybody over. I'm telling you, man. What is this next game? Honkai.
Dude, I'm
No, this
lit-
is such an
literally-
anime looking game. This is
I'm-
such an anime weebo looking game.
I'm
Honkai
literally playing that game right now on my phone. Like I'm currently
Are you really?
playing- as of the last week I've been playing. It's made by the people of Genshin Impact and the other one they made before.
Oh my god! Really?
It's a phone game. It's a phone game. I've been
Like,
playing. I've been playing it for the last week. I literally have. It's really fun.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Is it
but
really?
like, do you like phone games? Like, it's the
I
same.
like some phone games. I like some.
It's the
phone
same
games.
format as other gacha phone games, and
Okay.
it's turn-based combat. I like the turn-based combat at it. It does have a bit of complexity to it, not a ton. I've played other turn-based phone games that have more complexity to them.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It has a very traditional like elemental weakness type of turn-based combat. But
so like
but
anybody can play. So like really, it's not like difficult to get into then.
it's not. But you can tell that with like once you get to higher levels and stuff, there's complexity to it. But
Yeah.
visually the game is stunning. Like
It
literally,
looks beautiful. I mean, Genshin Impact. If it's
Yeah.
the same people.
Literally,
yeah.
Melissa was watching me play the game on my phone, and she's like, "Are you watching a video?" And I'm like, "No, I'm playing a game." She's like, "That's a game on your phone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's literally just a phone game." And she's like, "Wow, that's like it doesn't look like that, you know?" Because like
Yeah.
their ultimate attacks are like full on anime cutscenes. Like the end of the trailer shows this digital girl, like the purple haired girl, like she does her ultimate attack on these guys at the end,
Yeah.
and like that's how it really looks in the game when you do her ultimate attack. So like, you do really get to see like some visually stunning attacks and stuff like that. I guess in that way it's very like almost Persona-esque in the way that like it's charming in its visual combat a lot. I feel like I really only play this phone game just because it's visually very charming.
I'm about to say it's a pretty game. It's a pretty game.
Yeah, and I'm an anime weeaboo, so I don't give a fuck. So like,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. Like, it's definitely one of those games that I play because it's a pretty game. I mean, it's the same thing with all the Persona games.
It's just like easy dopamine too. You like these these gacha games. You pull legendary, you feel happy for like 30 minutes, and then you move on with your life.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
basically. Do you
Alright.
think this game? Okay, so it is going to be on the App Store, Google Play Store, and Windows.
But this was a trailer for like the PlayStation thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Coming
yes.
for PlayStation Q4.
Yeah, it's going to be
Fourth
coming in Q4. Do you think that this game is going to be free to play?
Oh, it is free to play. Yeah. You down?
So it is going to be free to play on like when it releases, it's going to be free to play.
No, 100%.
just like Genshin and
Just
like Genshin.
It'll be free. It'll be free everywhere. You just obviously it's a cash grab. It's a cash trap for people.
Yeah, dude.
Who
I mean, that's what a
spend money.
gacha game is.
Yeah,
that's what a gacha game is.
Exactly. The Japanese found the model of microtransactions like a long time ago, and they've been sticking with it, and it works for them. And it came over to the U.S., and now all of the games have microtransactions, and it works. They make money.
I'm about to say, it's like, you know what? Any way that you guys can make your money, you know what? You do your thing, man. It's like, if people are happy to buy it, it's weird. Like, our level of microtransactions, people hate them. But I guess these ones, like, they give you just the right amount of level of dopamine that, like, you are happy with your purchase.
Yeah.
You're just not happy afterwards when you finally, like lodged yourself out of, like, your phone, and you're like, what's my bank account look like right now? All right, now for the game that you're excited. Yes,
Lies of P. Yeah.
Lies of P.
If we didn't get a Bloodborne 2, this is the successor to Bloodborne 2, I would say, because like it hits the aesthetic very well of like this weird steampunky Victorian almost like is it modern? I think it's almost modern too, right? Well, because I see electricity, so let's see, and there's like a circus. But it's also
but this is more Bloodborne as opposed to like just okay. So for example,
it also reminds me of BioShock Infinite.
Here, I'm gonna send you something.
It reminds me a lot of BioShock Infinite, like the style of it in a way.
Because there's a game that it like when you said like steampunky, I was like, reminds me of like Steel Rising. Have you ever seen that game before? Steel Rising is like a game that it plays like Bloodborne. Let me see if I can get a YouTube video for it.
These enemy designs are amazing, by the way. Like,
oh yeah,
hold on. Like the one I like the most, I don't even know if it's an enemy, but I love this giant robot that's like a king, and it reaches down its hand to what I'm assuming is Pinocchio or Liza P, whatever. I don't know what the main character's gonna be called, but I love his design so much. No, this looks really fun.
Here, let me show you. Because it kind of gives me these vibes too. But this is more Bloodborne. That like Liza P is a lot more Bloodborne than this game. Because this game is more like how would I put this? It's a not a roguelike. What is it? It's like it's definitely traditional Dark Souls-esque kind of game with that but obviously Bloodborne and that fast pace. It's like that Bloodborne fast-paced movement, but it's not as grotesque.
What the hell?
Yeah, man, this game's out, but it's not as grotesque as like that game. Liza P looks like grotesque. That's like the real big difference between what I think is the big difference between Um,
This looks very
this
fun.
game,
This Steel Rising game. I didn't even know this was a game.
yeah, yeah, it's out. I have it physically. It's a great game, honestly. Like if you like a different kind of
It's so
Bloodborne.
fast.
Yeah, dude,
What
it's
the
a very fast
fuck?
game. It's a very fast-paced game. And there's like a parry system and everything. It's like really fast-paced. It's a
Hmm.
lot of fun. Check it out when we finish the stream. You should check it out. I actually, if people haven't
No,
played,
but it
if
does.
people
It
listen,
does literally look like a mix of Steel Rising and Bloodborne. That's what
yeah,
Liza P looks like.
yeah,
It has like the mechanical aesthetic version, steampunk version of Steel Rising, and it has the grotesque of Bloodborne as well, like in a way,
hmm
or like
but it also,
Soulsborne games.
but it also has like a very pretty aesthetic, like how what's it called? Elden Ring has. Like it's a very pretty, like it looks very pretty. Like it's a very visually stunning kind of game. Um, it looks intense. Like it kind of draws me in a bit. Like in like its horrifyingness, but also like in its pretty moments where like you get to see like the characters' faces. Like it really draws you in.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, this is a
I'm
definite play for me. This one doesn't show a lot of the gameplay, but I think in one of the other Lies of P trailers we got, like, oh shit. So IGN posted a video a day ago, I guess for the presentation. They posted 8 minutes of new gameplay. I'll send it to you now so you can watch alongside me.
yeah. Well, let's watch it. I'm super down for that. Um, nice,
So
nice.
I have it open now and I'm looking at it.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
Ooh,
Okay, I like
the
this.
visual effects on the attacks look nice.
I
Those,
wonder if it has a parry system.
and the blood on
Ooh, man,
the blood on his
Oh,
uniform.
it stays on the. Oh
Yeah, the
yeah.
blood on his uniform is so much.
Does he get more? Does he get more soaked? No shot, dude.
Was he
But
sharpened?
is it?
I think he sharpened his blade there. What the hell?
But does he?
Oh no! It goes away. The blood goes away.
Oh well, it's also raining.
Oh, that's true too.
Are these mechs? Are these mechs? I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's blood then. Oh, there's
Oh,
oil.
it's oil. It's oil. Yeah.
Bro, this is just like Steel Rising. If those are mechs, this is just like Steel Rising,
Check to
but
see.
it's
Check to see if it's the same people. It may be.
maybe.
The game looks so similar to Steel Rising, to be honest.
Ooh man, that bat. Nah, but
But
the way
this is
like, these
very
things get up.
this is very Soulsborne combat though. It's very
Yeah, it's very Soulsborne.
it's very read and attack, like defend, attack, just wait for the enemy. So it's the whole animation stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
but I do think as far as like movement around the world, this is Bloodborne. This is Bloodborne for sure. Like it is a Bloodborne game to the max.
yeah.
What
Oh,
a
the
beautiful.
assassinate's badass. Did you see?
Yeah.
Assassinate
Yeah.
was cool. That's good. This looks fun. He empowered
Dude,
his arm there or something.
It's definitely a must buy. At least for me, it's a must buy.
I think for
It's
me
definitely
too. I'm usually with a lot of these Soulsborne games, I'm usually a pass. I only stick to like the main ones, to be honest. Like the last one that came out that was like samurai esque. I didn't play a lot.
Sekiro?
No, the Blade. No, there was one recently that you bought, and I told you I wasn't buying because it was
I bought.
Soulsborne. Came out a
Yeah,
couple, like last month or a couple months ago.
I know.
So
I know what you're talking about.
it's like samurai.
It's escaping me.
Yeah. And it has
it's
this whole
escaping me.
like duality meter thing as like a dual meter.
Yeah,
thing.
but that also reminds me more of like Neo. It's Neo meets Sekiro.
But that's the thing,
it's not the
that, and then all the other ones that have come out, I always pass on them. I always stick to just Dark Souls, Bloodborne, or Sacred, like the main ones that come out from software.
Yeah.
But
Elden Ring.
this one I'm picking up 100% because
Yeah, so am I. It looks super nice.
It hits the aesthetic really well. Visually, I like it visually a lot. Dude,
I like how
the
there's
menu,
not too much.
the menu is straight Dark Souls. Like,
Yeah.
dude, he opened
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
for
menu.
sure.
The
100%.
menu is straight Dark Souls. Like,
I like how there's not too much on screen either. I bet you can kind of toggle that.
Oh, are you at the boss fight? Oh, the boss looks awesome.
Nah, he's opening the door right now.
Yeah.
Nice animations. Very pretty. I'm very curious to see how the story is going to be. I hope it's very. I hope it's super. Like it doesn't make sense at all. I hope like nothing is given away. I hope it's like a lot of.
It's gonna be like that.
World storytelling.
It's gonna be like that. That's what these games do best.
Yeah, dude. Like I really hope that they don't give you too much.
This boss design is awesome though, by the way. Like, are you at it?
Yeah.
I love that I love that his hat is a top hat, but it's like machine too. I just love that it's like super long.
Okay, I have one gripe. Because I've gotten so used to the parry mechanic. Not parry, but like the. Like,
we don't see him parrying. He's just blocking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, there's not like a parry or like a meter where they kind of lose like their. It's not like it's
like
not
a riposte or like
yeah. Like for like a riposte situation. I love games like that, man. It makes your decisions so precise.
His health bar is flashing right now. I don't know what that means.
Whose?
Oh wait. Yeah, so it looks like they get staggered. Yeah, they get staggered, and then you can then like dump a bunch of attacks on them. So like when the boss's health bar starts shaking, it looks like you can then stagger them or something.
Damn.
Yeah, but there isn't. It really doesn't look like there is a parry or anything though. I mean that's not to say that they won't add it. Or like maybe it's not like some other feature you get later, you know?
Maybe.
But it doesn't look.
Second level, bro. Second level for this guy for the big boss battle. Ooh, yeah. Man, this is kind of nuts. Oh, I'm pretty pumped for this, man. I'm pretty pumped for this game. It's
he doesn't dodge. Have you seen him dodge?
I haven't seen him dodge, not even once.
It's just all block, huh?
Yeah, man. This is a blocking kind of game. I feel like that would throw me off completely though. To not be able to dodge, there's no way that you get to this boss and you don't dodge at all. That's insane. It's impossible. No shot.
Yeah, I haven't seen any dodging in this whole fucking thing. Alright, let's move on from this though.
Yeah. For people that are not watching this, you should watch IGN's video on it for the 8 minutes of gameplay. It looks fantastic, and I am super pumped for this game. It looks really exciting. What's the next one? Sandland.
Oh, yes! I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited for this. Animated by, drawn by Akira Toriyama, the character designs. It looks like an open world. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It looks very just like a world all designed by Akira Toriyama, and it's just like an open world. Like, it looks like there's a lot of vehicles involved too. Like you can control like a mech. That mech is straight out of Dragon Ball. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's super out of Dragon Ball. It's super funny. When you said that, it was like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. Nah. I'll have to see. Personally, I'll have to see. It definitely looks super nice. It definitely gives me Dragon Quest. Was it Dragon Quest?
Yeah. Right? Well, the thing is, it's reminding me of Blue Dragon for the Xbox. I don't remember that, like Xbox 360 Blue Dragon. I don't know if you ever played that, but it was like
I never got to play it.
It was like an older JRPG that got released, but it was like the only game that he made outside of like designing Dragon Quest characters and designing Dragon Ball characters, and then he made Blue Dragon, and then since then I think he's only stuck to Dragon Quest like design characters, and now this is like him designing Sandland. But I'm excited for it just because like I will probably get it just on the fact of the visual design, to be honest. And gameplay wise, like the short little gameplay that we get, it looks kind of fun, so I'd be down. But I am skeptical too as well, because like there's not much from this trailer. It's just like an introduction.
Yeah, so I think we're really gonna have to wait and see how, just like how Lies of P came out with another gameplay trailer and they put it on IGN. We're gonna have to wait and see if they come out with another one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we can keep our tabs on it, see what's up.
There's the Throne and Liberty game. I think he mentions that. Yeah. NC Soft and Amazon. Yeah, it's NC Soft and Amazon.
Oh, it's the Amazon game.
I've
been hearing a lot about that.
Thing is, bro, Amazon had made another game and it did horribly.
Which one?
The fact that we can't remember the name is proof in what I'm saying. Okay, so NC Soft has done Guild Wars. Okay, so there's
but they also put this game on Summer Games Fest, where literally, how many people have watched this video?
No, Javi, they've done this before. Views? Amazon made another MMO, bro. Like, yeah, New World. Remember New World?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, I know. I never played it.
It got horrible reception.
It's a freaking MMO.
Yes.
I'm kind of upset about this.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you
can't.
I would be excited if it does well because I love MMOs, but yeah. I know that MMOs just don't do well anymore. They just don't. But I would be happy if it did do well.
Multiplayers do very well, but MMOs, I mean, it's got to be the right MMO, man. Like Final Fantasy, WoW have perfected it to a T.
Well, NC Soft worked on Guild Wars, and Guild Wars is at the top right now with WoW and Final Fantasy. So maybe it does well. Yeah, the gameplay doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't.
No,
I think it looks good.
That was something else. Okay, we also get. I'm skipping. What's Crash Team Rumble? What the fuck is that?
Huh. More party animals. Nice. Dying Light 2 updates. For people that like Dying Light 2.
Alan Wake 2. Okay. Neither one of us have played Alan Wake. Right?
No, neither of us have. And I feel like I have to play it now.
It looks nice. It looks pretty. But I mean, all we literally see is just her fight like this one dude, right? Like she just shoots this one dude. Or like a couple. She fights like 2 or 3 people. And then at the end of the trailer,
it definitely looks like.
It looks like fucking Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil. Yep, it looks like Resident Evil 4. It looks like Resident Evil 4. This looks a lot better than the remaster.
Game. So this is a horror game?
Okay, so let me just preface this. The people that made Alan Wake, well, I don't know if it's the same people, but there was Alan Wake, and then there was Alan Wake, the remaster of the original Alan Wake, and that just came out, I think, last year, or maybe it was this year, but that game was atrocious. Visually, it looked horrendous. This game is like light years in difference, but and it looks like obviously it looks like an entirely different game because it is an entirely different game. But like this, like as far as like the visuals look like, it definitely gives me that sense that it's a.
Okay, I'm watching footage of the first game. Well, of a remaster of the first game.
I was about to say, it's like, can anybody tell me, as of right now, today, June 10th, 2023,
I'm gonna look up the original,
if the Alan Wake remaster got any better. I want to know how many updates there are.
Wait, so why did it do so bad?
It did super bad. Like,
why?
Because it looked and played worse than the original game.
Really?
Yes, bro. It looked so bad and it played so poorly. Like, it was, everybody ripped it. Like,
this looks pretty fun though, I'm not gonna lie.
The new one looks great. Like, but I want to play, like, neither of us have played this game. And I really want to play it. My brother played it, Orlando. He played it, and I really want to try it out. I really want to play it. Like, I'm pretty, like, at least before this game. Especially if, like, this game has anything to do with the
Wait,
first game.
wait, yeah, the remaster doesn't even look that much better, like at all.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, what is that?
Wait, the original character design looks so much better than the remastered character.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It looks bad. It looks super bad.
I literally just saw them transition from the original Xbox 360 to the remastered PS5, and it literally goes from colorful to dull. Like, it got dulled out in the graphics, like the color and everything, the saturation.
It's depressing. It's depressing. That's what it is. It's depressing. I don't know how else to explain it. It looks depressing. All right. Well, this game, Alan Wake 2, comes out October 17, 2023. I'm pumped for it. I will probably play, to my demise, I will probably play the first one. I'm probably gonna have to play the remaster.
You're sheep. I'm not gonna do that shit.
I want to try it. I want to play it. I want to see if it's any good. I hear the game is good.
Warhammer.
Like,
You played
Alan Wake is good.
You played any Warhammer game?
No, I've never played a Warhammer game.
I know many people who are very much into Warhammer. I know a lot of people who are probably very excited for this. I myself have never played a Warhammer game. So
Never?
No. I know about the whole universe, the extended universe. I know the novels. I pass by the novels all the time at Barnes & Noble.
Do you have friends of yours that played the the ones with the figures and all that other stuff?
Yeah.
Like that is the pinnacle of Weibo. It's the pinnacle of nerdiness. And let me tell you, I applaud all of you because y'all
just
are real
expensive and very.
Y'all are mad dedicated, dog.
But this game looks fun.
Oh yeah,
this looks super
great.
fun.
Co-op campaign,
just fighting a horde of enemies.
Looks super cool.
And I bet it would be. I bet it's so nice to be into the lore of this series, like read the actual. Because from what I understand of Warhammer, the series, the novel series, it's an extended universe written by multiple authors. So like multiple authors can write under the IP, just like Star Wars old canon. Yeah. And so like Warhammer has like thousands and thousands and thousands of years of history that like people are able to write into like stories. And I bet it's so nice to be able to like play one of these games and then like get pieces of the lore from the books within the game, you know? Like I bet that hits so well for those fans.
Yeah,
you know?
I bet it really makes it come to life. It's like if we could I don't know, like any big novel, like if any big novel had like games for it, it would be such a like it makes everything really come to life for you. Like I really
like the melee combat in here too. I like how it really balances between like the melee attacks, the
shooting and the fight,
and the gunplay too.
Yeah, like jumping into battle has never looked so much more like, because I get the I've heard a couple of things about like the Space Marines, but like how they like go headlong into battle, and like that really like hits home when you see them like jump in and they're like going at it, bro.
Yeah.
Like the shooting, the traversing around in the worlds look super nice. They're very diverse, very different.
I love over the, you know what? I'm gonna get this game.
Over the top.
I love that it's over the shoulder too. I love over the shoulder combat. It's my favorite for shooters. I don't play a lot of shooters like whatsoever, but when it's over the shoulder, like Returnal, I was so invested in.
You were super hooked on
because of the third person. Like I love that shit. It's so good. It's honestly so much better than first person in my opinion, but I know that's very controversial.
I think it depends on the game. I think it depends on the game. But this game comes out in like during the winter. The pre-order collection. It looks super dope. Honestly, for people that play Warhammer 40K, that's probably a must-buy for some people. Like they probably already pre-ordered it like immediately, like off rip. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. Like it looks super cool. Yeah. For like a collector's edition, it looks super cool.
I'm gonna skip the Yes Your Grace game. I think the Snowfall thing is just like a DLC for it. It does look like a pretty game though. I don't know what that is, but it does look fun. What's this?
Carpenter. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
I'm flipping through it now.
I like John Carpenter.
What is it?
He did
Who's it?
The Thing.
Hey, is this like a Tom Clancy scenario? Like
No,
Tom Clancy's like what's
he does like core action movies.
Oh, okay. I hate action movies, but I don't watch a ton of action movies.
So he probably I don't know what he did for the game.
Wait, but so this is like a Tom Clancy scenario. John Carpenter helped build this world. It's like Tom Clancy, right? Tom Clancy writes the stories, and then they make the video games based off the stories.
And then they build the stories.
Yeah.
I don't know what story he could have made for this. I mean, it looks just like a horde of friggin' zombos. like it looks nuts. It looks wild. Like if I were to do this with you, like in a 4-player situation, this is insane.
Yeah, it looks fun. I just don't know much about it, and like.
Listen. We already attempted to go for a Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood situation, already. It was okay, and as somebody who bought Back 4 Blood, it was fun. Obviously, it's a lot more fun with more people. Is it like going to revolutionize this scope of game? No.
Dude, and also, how many games are we gonna get that are fucking fast-paced shooter, like action, co-op? Like, there's so many in this presentation.
I don't know, probably as many as we're gonna get Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3, bro. Look at this, bro.
The worst presentation of this presentation. This is the worst trailer in here. I am probably the most excited for Baldur's Gate 3, and it's so stupid because. The game is already out on PC. It's been out on PC for like 2-3 years now. There's plenty of gameplay footage. They couldn't put any gameplay footage in this trailer. Like, they're showing the fucking voice actor go over his lines. They're going over this fucking guy, this side character, just like going over lines, like
some side dude, some guy, some whatever.
I was upset because like I was watching the presentation with Melissa, and I'm trying to convince Melissa to play this game with me, couch co-op. So I'm like, oh yo, Baldur's Gate 3, like watch this with me. It's boring as fuck. Like there's nothing happening in this trailer. Like
she probably like looked at us like, are we really gonna play this game?
There's nothing happening here. It's
non-convincing, bro.
It's such a lame presentation. Like they're just showing this fucking automaton soldier, this mechanical soldier, and then they show the voice actor, and then they show you talking to an NPC. That's the trailer.
Yeah.
Big whoop. Comes out August. Still gonna buy it anyways.
Yep, I'm gonna buy it too. Spider-Man 2. Well, if there was going to be a game that's more depressing that they're not going to win Game of the Year because. Legend of Zelda came out this year. It's gonna be this game because it's gonna be incredible. I just know it's just not gonna be Legend of Zelda. It's depressing. Honest to God.
I think they don't show anything new. They show the same. They show the same Venom gameplay that they showed in the previous gameplay trailer.
No, they just want people to get more hyped for this game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they want people all about this game.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it, man, because this game's like. It's gonna be incredible.
And
they probably did a little bit more. They did a little bit more.
Especially with the release of the Spider-Verse movie, like this goes hand in hand for like marketing. Like they're gonna show more trailers of the game when a new movie is also coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm pumped for it. Obviously, I pre-ordered it because
I'm gonna play it as well.
Spider-Man.
I'm gonna play it as well.
I freaking love Spider-Man. I've played all of them.
Power World.
I
want to play this. This looks fun.
Really?
I like it. I think it looks fun.
I think the art style looks cool. It's definitely.
I'm hopeful.
What's weird?
I hope that it's fun. I hope that it's actually a good game.
You know what this reminds me of, though? This reminds me of. This is like Xenoblade and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like all the
it is kind of Xenoblade-esque, huh? I kind of think
it's the look of it. It's the outer world. Like apparently its early access is January of next year, but it definitely gives me that look and and feel of it.
Yeah, no,
I don't know why.
the trailer doesn't give a lot to how
No.
to what the game is gonna play like in a grand scale, because it really just shows you fighting like two of these pals or monsters or whatever they're gonna call them,
Yeah.
and then I do it looks fun. I like the over the shoulder again.
Yeah.
They do
We'll have to see later
they
on.
do
We'll have
show
to see
like
later on.
one little clip of like, I think you have like a base and you have like all these pals in your base. Like, did you see that? Hold on.
Yeah. There's like a base. All these pals have like a ton of like abilities.
Yeah, here it
and
is. Here it is. Yeah.
Lots of traversing.
It looks like there's like these
options.
cooking pots and shit. There's like, yeah. It looks like you have like
Telling you, man, with all these pals, I'm like, bro, this is Pokemon.
and then Black Desert DLC, I guess, or expansion.
Yeah, I mean, for
then-
people, another MMO.
Dude,
another expansion.
the Gollum game did so bad. Are they literally gonna make?
So garbage, so bad.
They're gonna try and make another Lord of the Rings game.
They have to.
Return to
How else are
Moria.
they gonna? Bro,
Wait, what is
how
this?
else are they gonna come back from that?
Wait,
bro?
wait. Why does
It was
this?
so
Why does this literally look
garbage.
like a PlayStation 2 game?
I don't know, but it looks booty, son. It looks not that good.
Yo, Javi, this looks. Wait, this looks like horrible.
Why? Oh man, why are they ruining? Why are they ruining Lord of the Rings?
Wait,
man?
why does it
I
look?
love Lord of the Rings.
Wait, Javi, why does it look like that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Why does it
I
look-
don't want to know.
PS5?
No, I don't want
It's
to know.
PlayStation and Xbox Series X. Like,
This makes me so mad, bro.
wait, why does it? Why does it literally look so bad? It looks like WoW. It looks like OG WoW almost.
It looks like ass, bro. It looks so bad. It looks so.
Hold on. We get like
Flash.
we get 2 seconds of like real combat. We get a laggy dodge roll into an arrow shot into this guy, and then we get this weird Kraken thing. Was there a damage number there? Hold on. He slashes an axe. No, I didn't say anything like that. No, this looks weird. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. Looks trash. Looks trash.
All right.
right,
Okay.
let's jump back-
7 Ever Crisis.
Yep. 7 Ever Crisis
Okay,
for
okay.
iOS and Android.
Okay. From what I understand, I am excited about this. From what I understand, though, this is a culmination of Crisis Core. I think one of the OVAs and 7, all in like one game. Like the story is told in all in one game, but the combat is gonna play like a traditional turn-based. Let me see if I'm right about that, because yeah. So Final Fantasy 7 and all canon titles in the compilation of Final Fantasy 7 media franchise, the film Advent Children, and the video games Before Crisis, Crisis Core, and Dirge of Cerberus. So
Wow.
so the story for all of the Final Fantasy 7 titles and side titles are in this one game. Yeah, I think it was already released in Japan like last year or maybe 2 years ago, and now it's being released here. But I'm so excited to play for it just
I'm
for
about
the
to say,
just
bro,
for the
I'm pretty
fact
pumped.
of the story. Just for the fact that we can get a compiled version of the story in one game, that's awesome to me. I love that a lot. I don't even care about like what microtransactions are gonna be in there. Like I know they will be in there. You know,
Obviously.
Like,
I
but
mean, it's a phone game. And it's a Final Fantasy game. So, for sure, it's not going to be like one of those games that you just buy off rip.
yeah.
Oh, man, there's going to be like tons of whatever on this. But it looks really cool. It looks dope. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of pumped for it. The closed beta test is already out. So,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. let me just double check.
Pre-registration. Sign up for closed
Pre-registration.
beta.
Is it?
Yeah, sign up for closed beta. Okay.
June 8th to June 28th. Yeah, it's already out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 'cause
All right, so Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. This game reminds me so much of God of War. We talked about it before we started the show, but this game definitely gives me a God of War type of vibe to it. That's what I'm really pumped about. If it plays anything like God of War, it's gonna be super exciting. And if the story is any decent, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah,
It'll probably be a 9 out of 10.
This does look like it will play like God of War for sure.
Oh, and there's like decisions. You get to make decisions. Oh, let's go. I'm pumped for that. I love games that give you like decisions to spare someone's life.
This is a new IP, right? This isn't like a sequel to anything?
Yes, this is an entirely new IP. So I love people. I love when developers are willing to give a shot on a new IP. It really gets me pumped and gets me excited because, you know, we don't get them very often. But when they do come out, man, some of them turn out fantastic.
Wait, so what is this? You like switch characters in the middle of fighting? Like you play the guy, and then in the middle of the combo, he like turns into the spirit girl.
That's his wife. I think that's his wife.
I don't have the audio on, so I don't really know, but
yeah. So I think the story behind it is that like his wife passes on or whatever, her spirit kind of lingers within you, and she helps you to fight off the spirits that are in the world. Like you fight off like the demons, and like you kind of deplete their, I don't know. Like I'm spitballing honestly, but I think she also helps you like do traversing through the world, seeing other spirits, and then obviously I think she is the one that kind of like when you make like those decisions whether or not to like kill someone or like to spare their lives or like to spare like their soul. Like she's the one that like is the mediator, and she gives you the decision and the power to do so. So it looks super cool. Combat looks super fluid, like that crispy 60 frames per second.
No, it literally has the hit stun from God of War. Yeah, like when you're hitting the enemies, it has the same hit stun as like using Kratos' axe.
Yep, like that's why I was like, bro, God of War.
Yeah, God of War. It visually, the combat visually looks exactly like God of War.
Hey man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This Like a Dragon thing, is this is a new game, or is this, well, what is this Like a Dragon Gaiden? Because I haven't played the series yet, even though I've been meaning to.
Like a Dragon?
Like a Dragon Gaiden.
Yeah, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
So this is a sequel to the Like a Dragon game that just recently came out? Well, that was Like a Dragon Ishin or something, right?
Yeah, I think that's its own thing.
Dude,
I think this is a different... Bro, I don't know.
It's too complicated
honestly,
for me.
I'm about to say, it's way too complicated. People that play these games...
Yeah, I know we sound like idiots because we don't play the series, but... I've been wanting to. It's a hard series to get into because of how intimidating it is with all the titles, and stuff like. But
gameplay looks like this. Gameplay looks like the same type of game. Honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm sure that people that play these games
it looks like here you're fighting way more enemies. Because I feel like usually in these games you fight like three to 5 enemies at a time. It looks like here you're fighting like a whole fucking crowd.
Yeah, dude, it be like that sometimes. It really be like that sometimes. But I mean, I don't know.
What's Under the Waves?
Under the Waves. It looks like an exploration type of game.
Yeah, like atmospheric exploration. Kinda scary.
Dude,
it's an indie title.
Scary. The ocean is scary. Call me a bitch all you want, but you don't even know what's underneath the surface of the world. So man.
Modern Warfare 2 map. No one cares about that.
Yep.
Custom Porsche Xbox. I want to see this.
Like, how cool is it though?
Wait.
Oh, it's a Series X too. Let's see it.
Oh, it looks pretty sexy. Well, that's a lot of colors though. Oh, there's a lot of different models. Oh, okay. It's not just that.
Different models? No shot.
Isn't it?
Hold on.
Because like they showed that first one and then they show other ones in the back. No. Don't you see, like, because it says the 75 Porsche.
Yep, this is it. Oh snap!
And then like other ones pop up behind it.
Damn. So that's only one of them. Oh wow, bro.
Yeah. I wish they showed the other colors. Like, well, it's the cars. All the cars that they're showing are the colors of the Xboxes.
So is this like a sweepstakes? Like, are there only a certain amount made? If it is, man, these are super rare. Super rare.
Porsche Xbox sweepstakes. I already
Fae
know.
Farm. Fae Farm. I could have sworn I saw it on my Switch this morning when I was looking through it.
Really?
I think this game already is out.
It's
right now.
another indie Harvest Moon. I honestly couldn't care less. The market is saturated with these fucking games already,
Yeah.
and it's like this one looks so much more kiddie too, or like so much more like cute, like fairy like. I don't know how to explain. Marvel Snap.
Another phone game. If you're interested in that stuff.
I don't really
King
care.
Arthur Legends
Shout out
Rise.
to ProZD.
Oh, yeah.
ProZD does like a little presentation of the game.
Another video for Wayfinder. I'm actually pumped for this. I actually really want to play this game. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it.
Wait, what's Wayfinder? What's this?
Wayfinder? It's here. I think I have like a video for it. I think it's a MMO. I think it's another MMO, but it's very different. Like, at least I think it looks. I think it's different. I know we've been talking crap about MMOs as of late, but I personally really like it.
It looks like that
Different
MMO that came
biomes.
out, WildStar almost. Remember WildStar?
I do not. Here's some gameplay footage of it.
Wayfinder. Well, I misspelled that so bad.
But it looks super dope. I love the art style of it. The art style is super nice. Very colorful. Very, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Genshin Impact. It actually kind of reminds me of Genshin Impact.
Looks nice.
Super nice. Very aesthetically pleasing. You know, I like a pretty game. I like a nice, pretty game. The hub world looks super nice. Yeah, if it plays well on PS5, I will definitely be playing it. I mean, I'll be playing it regardless because it looks like a lot of fun. But I mean, you know, I have high hopes for it. What's the next game? Star Trek Infinite. I'm not a Star Trek fan. I'm sorry for everybody who is. I'm just not.
I am, but the trailer doesn't show anything, so I don't really care.
Lisfanga. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
You rewind time. It's over the top.
The time shift warrior.
It's Prince of Persia.
Basically. But we already have one. Immortals of Avam. We talked about this game.
Yeah, we talked about it a little while.
We talked about what was it, last week or the week
But
before?
this is another fucking Doom first-person fast-paced shooter. But yeah. No, but this looks fun. It looks nice.
I like the other one a little bit more. That one.
The Witch Hunter one.
Yeah, the Witch Hunter one. I kind of like that aesthetic a little bit more. It's a little bit less. I think it's a little bit less cartoony, a little bit more on the realism side. I kind of gravitate towards that. But I'm sure that the gameplay. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. It definitely looks fun. Looks like a whole bunch of crap on screen that's just exploding everywhere. So, you know, for people that want to play these types of game, go for it, man. And then Fortnite, that nobody cares about because Fortnite has been out. But I will give you this though, Epic Games they have invested so much time and money in this that the people that are at the top of this have so much money that it's insane. And the what's it called? The cutscenes for these games are so good now. They're super nice now. Is this a Jurassic Park situation?
What are you talking about? Fortnite Wilds?
Yeah. It kind of gives me like Jurassic Park
It's just
vibes.
like
I
the
don't know.
continuation of the Fortnite storyline, right? Or something like that.
No shot.
Yeah, because like Fortnite keeps updating, so like they keep having more and more.
Oh, it is a forever game. It is a forever game.
Yeah, it's one of them.
But last one.
7 Rebirth.
7 Rebirth, man.
Uh-huh. I was actually just reading like an article this morning about what I was talking to you about with like what fans may think about like the change in the story and stuff. But point is, 7 Rebirth footage looks awesome. This is I'm very excited because 7 Remake was made for both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. This one is solely dedicated to PlayStation 5. So
which is great. Which
so
is fantastic.
I'm glad for that, because what kind of took me out of 7 Remake, even though it's very beautiful, the graphical fidelity upon release. I played it release like the first week of release and beat it then.
Same.
Like it would look really good in some parts, and then like in the slums it looked horrible. Like there, like some textures wouldn't load in, or some textures would be literally like one solid color, and like it would be such like a weird juxtaposition because the character models look so beautiful. Like the characters themselves look amazing, and then like you put them next to like one of the houses in the slums, and it looks like a PlayStation 1 game. And it would just look so weird.
Super muddy.
Muddy. Another area where it looked like that was Aerith's farm, at Aerith's house. Like all the flowers at her house. If you really looked at the flowers, they literally looked like a single JPEG picture, like a 2D JPEG picture. The flowers it looked bad. So like I'm hoping that with this PS5 Soul release, like it'll help that graphical fidelity for a lot of like the nitty bitty texture packs and stuff, you know.
Especially in the beginning. Probably there won't be as many updates when it comes to like visual quality, as opposed to more just like bugs in the game, because a lot, you know, these games, there will always be a bug or two that come into these games. Like it's just bound to happen.
Yo, 2 discs. I mean, 2 discs.
This is 2 discs? No way.
2
wow,
discs.
This game must be enormous, bro. This game must be enormous. Holy shit.
It needs to be, because at this point in classic Final Fantasy VII, when you leave Midgar, that's when the game fully opens up to you, and now you have the world map. So if this wasn't going to be 2 discs, like if this wasn't going to be in a massive title, outrage. It would have been an outrage. And we're still going to get part 3, and part 3 is going to end it, you know. But yo, I'm super excited. They introduced a new character, a new Turk, this blonde girl. I don't remember her name, but I think it was like Elenia, something like that. I don't know. The combo attacks. The combo attacks are badass. I think the first like gameplay footage we see is Cloud going absolutely apeshit on these mobs. Like he does this slice and dice attack where he's like, dude, just ripping them apart. And then we see we see Red 13 do this Beyblade spin on this enemy. Like he does this Beyblade spin, and then we get Tifa and Aerith do like some combo. Aerith puts up like a spell circle. Tifa's jumping all around it. Dude, so anime as fuck. Wow. Like
I love this game, bro. I love this game.
Red 13 and Yuffie. Now we have Yuffie in the party. Like we see like a combo magical attack with Barret and Cloud. There's like an ice.
I love these combo. I it's like, bro, I hope that this is
They're
like
so awesome, bro. Like this is what the game needed, like for real.
Yeah,
like
dude.
because the combat was already like A1. Like the mix between like pausing to do something real quick, and then like using an item or spell, and then going back into the real-time combat. It was so seamless and perfect in my opinion. And how it would do that slow mode thing, you know, like the enemy, you're moving in slow mode, like. And now with these combo attacks, they're just adding on to the depth of the combat, you know. Again, just so pleasing to look at these like visual effects, you know. I love it. It's just so like such a dopamine hit to see all this shit.
And
so at the wait. I gotta talk about. I gotta keep talking a little more about this. So at the end of the trailer, we get Sephiroth saying like, "Oh, you know I killed her, so who is she?" Right? And so this continues to prove the fact that Square Enix is moving away from how the Final Fantasy VII original story was told, right? And you know, I believe that there's still a divide in the community that they like this or dislike this. I mean, me, I'm gonna play the game nonetheless. Like, the game is gonna be amazing nonetheless, and I know that. So it doesn't bother me that they're changing up the story. And I honestly find it interesting because this may also prove the theory that people have been having since the end of part 1 that Aerith may not die. That in this game, Aerith may not die, because at the end, when they show that, at the end of part 1, spoiler alert, they show that Zack is still alive. They show, like, Zack come to Midgar, and he's still alive, which he shouldn't be. Yeah. So that kind of proves that they're straying away from the story even more. And, no. Very excited for the game.
Super pumped.
Massive fan. But yeah, that was the presentation.
Summer Games Fest.
Next year we're gonna be there. Next year we'll be there.
I'm telling you, we're gonna be there.
Yeah,
next year you can come to this video.
Wait, so where was
this episode? Like we are going to be there at Summer Games Fest. It has to happen, bro. Guarantee. We gotta go and we gotta go interview some of these guys, some of these developers, some of these upper people in. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go. Yeah. I'm super down.
What is it, like a 3-day thing, or is it all one day?
I think it's a 3-day thing.
Because what we saw was like the main presentation stage.
Yes.
Right, but throughout the event, they have like panels where you can actually play test those games. Don't they? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
Or they have like individual stations where they go over the games. I don't know.
It's a fantastic question.
Yeah,
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Let me look up. I'm gonna look up their schedule, because their schedule will tell me exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a 5-day thing. Yeah, so it looks like they did. Guerrilla Collective was June 7th. Then Summer Games Fest was June 8th. Devolver Digital, Wholesome Direct, Future Game Show, Xbox Game Showcase.
Yo, YouTube has their own theater? Damn, bro. What?
Capcom
Dang,
Showcase.
YouTube, you got money like that?
So it's not even done.
No. There's still more to come, bro. There's more to come.
Okay, so Summer Games Fest is part of this grander event. Summer Games Fest 2023 schedule. Yeah.
I think it's live now. I'm pretty sure it's live right now.
Really?
Yeah, Future Games Show Summer Showcase 2023.
Yeah, right now. Future Games Show, yeah.
So we won't talk about it now because we are well over an hour.
Yeah.
Into
but
the show,
we're gonna make another episode on Monday, right?
Yeah.
So Monday,
we're gonna make another show on Monday. It's lucky you guys. It's your bonus video. I'll be getting married. They're
gonna show Dragon's Dogma 2 at the Capcom one. I'm so hyped. They are.
Don't worry, we'll be talking all about this on Monday, and we'll be talking a lot about this later on. There's gonna be tons to talk about. So, but for everybody who has been watching with us, thank you so much. Like the video, subscribe, do all that stuff. For people listening on Spotify, thank you guys so much for listening once again. And yeah,
thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, man. This has been Not for Normies. I appreciate you guys so much, and we will be talking to you on Monday.
See you guys.
So I'll be seeing you soon. Later.